There's a safe spot back there. You might as well grab it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You don't want to enter a new zone and get promptly killed.
Yeah. Well, there's a safe spot up on the other side, too. Let's see. Orders are pretty legit excuse when you're in the military. Not for war crimes. Like killing civilians. I mean, also depends who's running the court and who cares, because it certainly didn't work for the Nazis. But that said, world's kind of messed up, so who knows?
I suppose they didn't see judgment at Nuremberg then.
Many of them did. Like, that famously is where so many people use the "we're just following orders" defense, and there was very little mercy for that.
That was actually one of the first films that William Shatner had a role in. Ooh, this is
That's
a bustling town. And yep, a couple party members are interspersed.
Port Marifa, the gateway to the world.
Huh. For a gateway, I thought it would be bigger.
We can get ships here, that's the main thing.
Right. About that. What does everyone want to do? I dragged you into all this, and none of you owe me a thing. It's okay, Zebe. I appreciate everyone's help, but we're through the sandstorm now. None of you have to stay. But I need to figure out what this Kala thing means. Find out about my own power. I don't even know all the stuff I need to figure out.
Ajna, you are the grossest, most disgusting person I've ever met in my life. Everything around you turns into a disaster.
I guess you're right.
So, obviously, I'm coming with you. Bomb is too. He has to come because he's mostly dead. Aren't you, you little idiot?
Oh, thanks, Razmi. Right? Am I thanking you after that?
Whatever floats your boat, buddy.
You saved me in the desert. You said you'd help me find out what happened to my brother. I'm coming. But you leave me alone, Razmi.
No lips.
Ginseng?
Well, this is a lot more dangerous than I expected, but you can't become a world-famous botanist without some risk. So, I'm coming.
As am I. You still haven't fully recovered, and you need a guide as your power grows. And someone to buy you cute dresses and do your hair.
What's wrong with my hair?
Oh, absolutely nothing. Just for fun. Didn't your mother ever fix your hair?
I didn't really know my mother.
No. Well, an Almushan braid would look lovely for starters.
Well, thanks everyone. I really appreciate your help. Oh, but Zebe?
Right. I want no further part in destroying the world, thanks. I've done enough to help the charade. I'm with you only until we find a boat.
Well, where a protector goes, so too must I.
I understand. I'll make sure everyone who wants to stay finds a boat. How's that?
Fine by me.
Wait, may I speak?
Better make it good. This is the big who stays and who goes conversation.
And I'd prefer that you go.
I know. I know most of you don't like me. And you have good reason. I did kill Ajna's father. I thought I was doing it for the good of the world, but Ravanavar had blinded me. He raised me since I was a boy, and he spoke so lovingly of the new world he would create. I had no idea he meant to destroy it first. And I had no idea the acts we committed were done in the name of destruction.
How did you not know killing innocent people was wrong?
I was told they were blasphemers against the gods. But in truth, I have no excuse but youth. And yet you are younger than I and committed no such atrocities. Ravanavar told me the heretics we dispatched would be reincarnated in paradise and live a better life, but I had never stayed behind after a battle. I'd never had to see the consequences until now. Apologizing isn't enough. I took someone precious to you, and I can never bring him back. Please, Ajna, let me offer my services to you as penance. You don't have to like me,
I don't.
but let me be your sword. I have no purpose. I have nowhere to belong. Please, I don't want to become some mercenary for hire. I know I'm asking even more of you, but I want to try to do something good. Let me help you save this world from destruction.
Well,
Don't do it. He's the worst.
yeah, he is. But maybe he deserves a chance.
For what it's worth, he is being sincere.
I'm gonna consider it. But listen, Dar. From now on, you're listening to me. And if we find someone who needs help, we're helping them. No discussion.
I am yours to command. I will not complain. And thank you.
This conversation got weird.
Yeah. Whatever. Let's get going. And thanks again, everybody.
So this might be where they've put in some Kickstarter characters.
Yeah.
Watch yourselves, outsiders.
Huh? We're not doing anything.
Yet.
Rosmi, shush.
Make sure you tread lightly. This area is under the Iron Kingdom's control, and we won't hesitate to jail any dissidents.
Like you took my breath.
Shh, Kadira. Who? Us? Dissy what? Nah, we're just casual.
I've got my eye on you.
That was close. Keep it cool, will you?
I'm sorry. I just hate them so much.
So yeah, these are Kickstarter backers.
Okay, let's talk to them.
You're going to see them repeatedly, but no, I wanted to point out the main character in the background.
Well, it's going to be the lady with the
two
with the-
cannons sticking
yes.
off her shoulders.
Yes.
Mecha pirate lady.
Mm-hmm. So this is Diamantina?
Yep.
Huh. Outsiders, eh? If you came looking for work, you won't find it here. Unless you call kissing the Iron Kingdom's butt work. Gross! Who would you call that work? Or who would call that work? It's just an expression. It's not a literal... Do you kiss the Iron Kingdom's butt for work? No, How did we get onto this topic? You brought it up! I guess I did. Never mind then? That'll teach her to try to give us helpful advice. Yeah. Emma Star, so properly an Emily.
Mm-hmm.
You can learn so much about a nation's culture through its food. This guy looks like he wants to be Cloud.
Yeah,
but
except for his
also a
name is
Chihuahua?
Crump. So
Crump?
I venture to Port Marifa often because there's a plethora of unique goods made by the locals. Meanwhile, my little Yep, he's...
Uh-huh, it's the little Chihuahua. Eris.
He's knockoff
He's Cloud.
Stripe.
I know.
What a weird, crappy one. Meanwhile, my little Eris here likes it because of the culinary delicacies. Because of all the fresh fish here, her favorite is the curried fish stew.
Mmm.
Hey, found you.
There's a shell. I wouldn't be here if my friends didn't believe in me. I always believe in them too. That's what the bonds of friendship are all about. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Now shoo! I need to practice.
Oh yeah, he's dressed up like Kirito, except for with great swords instead.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, these are all Kickstarter backers for sure.
Ultima.
Oi, name's Ultima. I'm on a long journey to meet many new faces. A traveling pal told me all about a mysterious sand painter named Sangmu. Heard she's skilled, kind, and cute.
This guy has a lot of Shiba Inus.
I'm saving up money to go on an adventure. I only have 1,000 gold right now. Maybe if save up 10,000 gold, I could even join you. Oh.
Everyone and their dogs.
Yeah.
But this is Lenny the ukulele.
For the record, though, I think like 10,000 was to make like a... Wait, I want to look this up while we're here. Because the Kickstarter is still there. How much was it?
How much was it to
for
get a
any
character?
of this stuff? Yeah. How much money did these people chuck at Indivisible?
Okay. Yeah, continue reading.
Okay.
Audio file.
No, let's go to the bottom.
Patron. Framed print. Gorgeous circle print.
Huh.
Maybe they don't show the characters.
Maybe they didn't have it. Maybe or maybe it was just cheaper than I thought.
Or maybe they took it off the page, but who knows? T-shirt.
No.
Yeah.
Or no.
Maybe there's an older Kickstarter? Like the preliminary one before this one, or...
No, because it was on Indiegogo.
Oh, Indiegogo.
Let me see if there's a list.
We're just curious.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, you kickstarted a game to the point where you can add clothing to it. I'm looking forward to that. I
Yeah.
wonder when they're going to contact you about that.
I should double check. I'll join together and fund a Wanderbot playable in a game. Not a playable necessarily, but there's a... I'm going to be designing a piece of clothing for the Chicory game, which is by the Wandersong developer. So I'm looking forward to that one. At some point, I will probably drop money on like some kind of crazy playable skin where you just play as Wanderbot. But it'll
That would have to be a
good
sci-fi game.
Probably. Or a fantasy game. I mean, like, if there had been a Kickstarter for SteamWorld Quest, I would have fit right in there.
Mitchell.
It's a royal privilege to do good and be ill spoken of. Please, come in and take a look. Take your time in Marifa, a memorable one with a fine souvenir. I sense you are cursed like me.
Oh, look at that. He has scarring, or is that just a weird...
Weird, like, fleshy...
Oh, yeah, look, his
Yeah.
arm is a claw, and...
Yep. Well, his arm's not a claw, it's just, like, weird fleshy and veiny, and it's, like, tucked into his...
Oh, has he tucked his hand into his waistband?
Yeah, his waistband.
Okay.
Wait, no, you are possessed by much kinder spirits than I. Want to trade? Consider yourself fortunate, young warrior. Fate could have been far, far more cruel. At least I have a sweet mustache.
And there did seem to be a second level with a bunch of characters, too. You're not gonna talk with her?
Because we need to go that way. I guess we can talk to her. But
Because I think that's a dead end. Ida. Jan, Marsden's star attraction is my idol. If you're ever in Tai Krung, you've got to see her. Don't let the seedy venue fool you. She has grace and poise unlike anyone I've ever seen.
I think this is a guy.
I think it's a guy, yes.
It's been a while since I've gotten to do any real fighting. I'm so used to fighting actors that I've forgotten how good it feels to slam my hammer into a monster's face. Reminds me of the good old days, but I do miss all my fans back home. Stop being a star.
Who's this guy? The one on the
I don't
far
know,
left.
but
Oh.
huh,
Wait,
So-
was his name Apostolos or something?
I don't know.
Something bothering you?
Yeah, Apostolos. Yeah, the Iron Kingdom, that's what. I kick him out of the port myself, but I just got this new outfit.
And that means you can't fight?
Don't want to get blood on my new exercise gear, know what I mean?
Won't it get dirty if you exercise in it too?
Exercise gear is for looking cool in, not for exercising.
Huh. That doesn't really...
Yeah, so anyway, that's why the Iron Kingdom's still around. Gotta be true to my style, you know?
I only own one outfit. Myself!
I guess you'll never be tough like me then.
You don't know stuff.
Yeah, so there's nothing else this way. See, wonder if you ever tried Indian foods. I
we
really
love
like Indian buffets. So, yeah.
And I make a number of curries too.
True.
Is this guy supposed to
A
be
zombie man, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he
Even
does.
my
look such a-
senses are deceiving me. Or you have several souls in that body of yours. That's not natural. As much as I'd like to throw down, my masters ordered not to get distracted on my mission. Have a good one. Maybe I'll see you around.
What? Oh, okay. She just has a bunch of straps down her legs.
Yep.
Interesting. Mana de la Azarola. She actually looks a lot like the main protagonist from Us, the Slayers anime.
Oh, yeah. She does kind of have a Slayer's vibe to her.
How'd that old bonehead song go again? Oh, hello. You're an interesting one. Name's Mana. Something about shipping sake across the sea? If you're ever in the market for something a bit off market, just come asking for me and my crew, the Wavecrest Strikers.
Okay, I'm gonna mandate we don't talk to all of these
Wait,
people.
I want to see them.
We can see them, yeah, but we're not talking to all of them.
Okay, go. There's more
Yeah.
that way.
Shell.
But there's.
That's progress. This is something else.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Left is progress?
I'm not even sure if I can make it there.
Well, if you notice, there was also a spot to destroy down below, too.
Yeah, but that's not something I have access to.
Ooh.
Aha. See?
A ring sound.
Before you get upset at me for things. Wait, nothing else there. Over here. Okay.
Okay.
So we've got a lady in a kind
Safe
of
spot.
bird outfit. But yeah, it's just gonna take too long to talk to all these characters.
Please.
No.
Please. There's probably
No,
only going to
Shell.
be 2 more.
No.
There's an old man
Shell,
and his dog, the
I've
bird
been
lady.
in Tai Krung. It's worse than this.
Wait,
Trust-
what? What do you
So-
mean by you've been in Tai Krung?
Remember I've played this game
Yes.
before? I was in one of the other cities. It's non-stop people like this.
Oh, well, this lady
Yeah, I can't. This is actual
automatically.
plot. But we are not talking to every single Kickstarter backer because that is going to take up like whole episodes.
Oh.
And they don't have anything important to say. Like it's just like kind of neat little, self-referential things 90% of the time. And it's like, it's funny. And if somebody really stands out, we can. But like most of them were like, check out my crew. And it's like, this has no bearing on what we're actually doing.
Okay. Young traveler, lend me your ear. My ear? You can't have that. I mean to ask you a question.
State your business, Seer.
Then you know my profession. My name is Tharwa, and I am but a humble teller of fortunes. I could tell you your destiny. I don't have any money. I do not need your money. I merely... Good, because I don't have any. I'm trying to help you, girl. Jeez, whatever.
Ajna tends to bring out that reaction in people. If your intentions are true, state your purpose.
Ahem. I sense the pull of a powerful destiny. I feel multiple threads pulled together into one rope. I feel myself drawn to it. What, do you want to be added to my collection in my head? But really, is that what she's... Is this what's gonna happen?
Maybe.
Okay. You're drawn to my rope. Yes. I guess that's right. Huh. And you'll tell me my fortune? Should you ever lose your way, I will be there to guide you. Oh, that sounds okay. Just don't ask me for money again. But I never... Well then. Oh, this explains the multiple threads I felt.
Your powers as a seer are formidable.
Why, thank you. What a pleasure to receive a compliment from such a handsome young man.
It's nothing.
It is a pleasure to meet you all. Should you ever lose your way, come to me. Oh, that guy looks He looks like a classic video game protagonist. Can you go back and at least look at them? If you don't want to talk to them, at least look at them. Doesn't he look like a...
Yep. Oh.
Oh, a shovel? Oh,
Yeah,
he's
Shovel
a
Knight
Shovel
reference.
Knight reference. Aw.
Yeah, just saying that Shovel Knight's everywhere these days, so keep an eye out for. Okay, we can talk with
That
this
is a
thing.
pirate Pomeranian. What? Rara.
When painting, striving for perfection just tires you out. Next thing you know, you're in a slump. I make myself stop and relax, and eventually, I know I'll get the will to paint again. After all, ain't no right way to make art, only options. Woof. Yeah, we can talk to those. Because those are special. Well,
Ooh.
I ain't getting up
Need
there.
A high jump. There's
Yeah.
someone down far to the left.
Yep.
Whoa, that guy looks crazy. Okay.
Mr. Mushroom.
There's
Yep.
so many people petting dogs and cats everywhere.
Can you pet the dog? Everyone else can. I can't yet. We'll get there. Oh.
Hmm?
Oh, wow.
Something hidden up there.
I guess so.
Nice.
Well, I'm not getting up there, though.
Nope. But might as well go around to the left.
Well,
Well, she had nothing to say.
but no, it's one of those where it's like a lot of these NPCs. It would be like playing a JRPG and having an NPC tell you about like a restaurant.
Oh, what is... That is a merman, and there's a guy painting him?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Oh, is this a king? What's going on?
But yeah, Shell, you know how you said like
Hey,
Uh-huh.
I need a boat. I gotta go somewhere. Somewhere else.
Wish I could help you. There's no boats.
What? Why?
Iron Kingdom won't allow it. They got everything on lockdown.
What jerks.
That ain't the half of it. They've been taking over cities left and right, but Marifa is a port town. Free and independent, you understand. It's always been that way. Now, the Iron Kingdom has set up a blockade around the whole place. No boats going out, no trade, no supplies coming in.
What are you gonna do?
Wait it out, I guess. The Iron Kingdom sent over some elite forces. There's not much we can do against them.
But we don't have time to wait.
I guess you'd be from out of town. And if that's the case, you managed to get here through the Almuta Desert, so you must be made of pretty strong stuff.
Yeah, my stuff is tough.
Then maybe what you want to do is head to the Tower of Wisdom. It's the tallest building in the port. You can't miss it. There's an old battle axe of an oracle living there. She might know some way out of this predicament.
Tower of Wisdom, huh? That helps a lot. You know, you're smarter than you look, old man.
Of course. Now, I wasn't always a dockhand, you know. I used to be a beekeeper.
Oh, that explains it.
Right?
Yeah.
no. Not really Bob Ross. Also, he's just painting himself. As opposed to the weird merman.
Oh, okay.
Well. Tallest tower?
I don't know if it was back in front of... Well,
I mean, this seemed tall as heck. But,
you can only go so far.
yeah.
I mean, it could be that giant tower where you found the fortune teller lady. And that's an orange door. So
Yeah.
you'll need the cannons maybe for that?
Maybe.
I think that's what it would be, the cannons.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Yeah, that's the tower. Tower of Wisdom.
So, does anyone know anything about Wisdom's Tower?
It's the Tower of Wisdom. Haven't you heard of it?
No?
Well, it's very famous within the scientific community. The Tower of Wisdom is a research facility run by one of the greatest minds of our time. Very reclusive, so they say. I never thought I'd actually get to come here.
Ravanavar intended to destroy it once its usefulness was at an end. He said that time was almost at hand, so I suspect this may all be related to Kala. We'd best be careful.
Blow it up first. Ask questions later.
I'm just gonna try knocking. Hello? Hello? Wisdom? Huh, I guess Wisdom's not here.
What is all this noise? People are trying to work in here.
Oh, Wisdom! We were hoping to get an audience with you, your wiseness?
My name is no Wisdom. What are you? A buffoon?
She is.
I'm not. I'm Ajna, daughter of Inder, chief of Ashwat village. I'm looking for the oracle that lives here so we can find a way out of the port.
You see, this is the trouble with living in the Tower of Wisdom. People come to you for all kind of petty things. Like I told the last 107 people who knocked on my door. I've got important work to do, and won't be bothered. But nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me...
No! Listen! We beat up Ravanavar, and then I turned blue, and then there was a big explosion, and there's someone called Kala who...
Kala, you say? And wait, did you say Indra?
You know about Kala? And my dad?
I do. You have piqued my interest, child. You may enter.
Oh, it's the hat.
So, what do you know of Kala?
Kushi says she's a destroyer and builder of worlds.
That's close. She's the goddess responsible for these world cycles of birth and rebirth. When she becomes dissatisfied with the world, she simply makes it anew.
Which means...
We all die. Yes.
And how do you know all this?
I have been researching Kala for most of my life. My name is Angul. I was part of the original group of 4 that sealed Kala 16 years ago. I was joined by Namas, Badra, and Inder. So yes, I know your father.
You knew my mother too?
Such as it is, yes. I suppose you would be the child Inder picked up, coming down the mountain.
Picked up? But what do you mean?
Oh my, weren't you told? Ah, Inder, you're dulled. Well, cat's out of the bag now.
Please, go on. My dad didn't talk about the past much.
Stubborn as always, that Inder. Well, we find you on Sumeru, which means Inder is not your father by birth.
I knew it.
Like, I was adopted? But...
Oh, you're getting emotional, which is not something I am into. I shouldn't even be the one having this conversation with you. Where is Inder, anyway?
Dad, he was killed.
Yeah, by this guy.
Well, I'm sure you had your reasons.
Can you tell me a bit more about my parents, please?
I suppose. Inder was a strong man, born in the last cycle. Badra was even stronger.
Oh, Mom was strong.
Quite. And her strength was needed. We knew Kala was dissatisfied with our world and wished to remake it. Rumors coming down from Sumeru told us as much, and in my research I found a way to defeat her. The 4 of us set out to challenge Kala. Inder sealed her with the Brahmastra, a weapon he brought from his cycle. Badra protected Inder while he fired the shot. But the Brahmastra broke and was destroyed by Kala.
I see.
But that's enough reminiscing. Back to what is important. This explosion, you call it. The shockwave was felt around the unknown world. That was Kala waking up. And if someone doesn't put her back to sleep again, that means the end of us all. That's why I've holed myself up in here, researching.
That was just her waking up?
Yes. The power of a goddess is greater than you can imagine. I'm not sure how we can seal her again without the Brahmastra.
Everyone will die? But this is my fault. How could I have broken that seal?
You mean to tell me you broke the seal yourself?
Well, I'm not sure. It's hard to remember. But more of it is coming back.
I'm waiting.
Ravanavar was telling me that I was the key to Kala, that I was a piece of her. I got so angry I couldn't see straight. I felt a surge of power and I still don't remember the rest. My friends say we got blasted off the mountain.
Well, this changes everything. I wouldn't be surprised if you were a piece of Kala. Let's just find out.
Rattle!
Ah! My baby!
On your guard, witch!
We're gonna see Ajna's guts.
Now, calm yourself. You are an excitable bunch. Ajna, call the power you use upon Sumeru. If you can, you'll break free.
Gah! What the heck?
Well, that's definitely the power of Kala. Indra is dead, and you must take his place. You were once part of Kala, so you are the one to do it.
I'm part of Kala? But I'm me.
Sorry to be the one to tell you, but you were once one being. There is nobody else who can stop her.
But I'm 16.
Yep, I'm sorry about that too. I can't make you any older.
How could anyone hope to even approach a being of such power? Her mere awakening blew us off of Sumeru. If Ajna is a piece of Kala, she's not a very big one.
Yes, well, it's hopeless now, as you are.
But
if you let me finish, it's hopeless now. But you grow. You have to. In fact, you've already begun the process.
But how?
These people you've gathered around you, something drew you all together. What could that have been?
Friendship?
It is the latent power of life within all things. You, Ajna, possess an incredible amount of it, being a part of Kala. The rest of you are quite powerful yourselves. Each one of you is remarkable in your own right.
So that's why Ravanavar was searching for us. I see.
Your powers augment Ajna's. Hers augments yours. I can't tell you all what to do. But if you don't want this miserable planet to burn to ash, you're going to have to get stronger together.
Burn to ash, you say?
Don't you even think about it, Razmi.
I just have a natural curiosity, that's all.
The more companions you gain, Ajna, the more powerful you become.
But we couldn't reach Sumeru now, even if we wanted to. We need a boat before we can even begin the process.
All right. That's what we came here for.
True. Sumeru is normally inaccessible from the mainland. But there is another way. Observe the floor beneath you.
A portal.
Your path to Sumeru lies here, in the Chakra Gate.
I've seen something just like this in Lan.
From Lan, are you? Then you would have seen it, yes.
It's one of the sacred relics the Protector's guard.
You'll find similar gates in Kanu, Kaikrung, and what is now the Iron Kingdom. These gates were built at the meeting points of the world's ley lines. Ley lines carry prana, the world's energy, connecting all points to each other and the world to itself. Do you understand?
Kind of?
These gates, even if dormant, concentrate and emanate power. Undoubtedly, the civilizations that sprung up around them will be using them in some way, which will be your clue to find them. Ajna, if you attune to the gates, you should be able to align yourself with the world's prana and access the lane lines.
So I just have to find these gates?
and attune to them, yes. If you manage to synchronize your Iri with all three gates, you can return here. Once you do, this gate should take you directly to land, and from there, Sumeru. All of the gates must be activated before this one will fully open, but try attuning your Iri to it first.
Nope.
Hold B to attune.
There we go.
Yeah. Flower power.
Excellent! There are 3 realms you must visit. The Iron Kingdom, a dark nation of industry and conquest, whose government will stop at nothing to expand. The city of Tykrung, lately falling to vice, I have heard. And Canul, the lair of the Serpent Queen. It wasn't a hermit nation when I grew up there. But well, things change. Attune to the chakra gates in all this, and you will be able to reach your goal. And hopefully, you'll get stronger along the way.
So, how do we get there? We can't leave the port.
You may not know this being from Ashwat, but there are 6 major regions on our island continent. Sumeru is at the center, connecting the other 5. Inside the continent is the ocean of milk. When you can't go through, you go around. Right. I'll spell it out for you. The Iron Kingdom may have set up a blockade, but there are always some uppity characters who don't care to be stepped on. Maybe you'll find such a person somewhere in Merifa. Good day and away with you.
Thanks, Angwu. We'll do it. I said we were gonna do it, but where do we even start?
Local pubs tend to be breeding grounds for ne'er-do-wells. Let's give that a try.
Thanks, Zebe.
Just want to leave as quickly as possible. That's all.
So she isn't Indir's daughter. She was just picked up off the side of the mountain. But he was still the man that shot the giant cannon. They mentioned something about cycles, that he was from the first cycle. Does that mean he has the ancient tech and
Hello?
it was...
Criminals!
Maybe.
We need a boat, please.
I don't think that's how it works.
Well, why not? This is so annoying. These Iron Kingdom people need a good pounding.
Astutely observed, young one.
Huh?
Astutely observed, I say. They could do with a solid pounding, and maybe we could string their guts up from the rafters while we're at it.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I'd happily take you out there and burn the whole damned place down. But my ship is grounded. Small matter of a sea creature, you see.
Sea creature.
I'll have you know, young man, that thing ate my entire crew. I won't have you making jokes.
Dar! What did I tell you about being nice to people?
Fine. Sorry.
I don't like him.
Nobody does. So, who exactly are you?
What? You haven't heard of the pirate queen, Bautzai?
Well, not really.
Where on this beautiful planet could you possibly reside where you have not heard the name Bautzai?
I'm from Ashwat. This is my first time away from home.
Well, that explains it. You're a real hayseed, you are.
She is.
Hey, we found you in the jungle.
Well, hayseed, my crew is deader than doornails, and you've got, well, 1, 2, several people here, some of whom look like they might not be entirely useless.
I have sailed before.
I relish the opportunity to learn.
I can do stuff.
Right. We'll make sea dogs of you all yet. I'd rather not.
But Torani, you're practically made of water.
This and that are totally different. I get seasick.
Gah!
What? Is it the Iron Kingdom?
Pretty lady.
Who? Torani?
Who? Me? Salutations. My name is Bautzai, madame. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
No need to be so formal.
As you wish, but allow me to say it would be my honor if you would accompany me to my ship.
What's going on? It's just Torani. I don't get it.
You'll understand when you're older.
Anyway, I do believe you said your ship was grounded.
Right, about that. With this mighty crew, we can smash our way through the Iron Kingdom's forces at the docks and push the old bucket back out to sea.
Yeah, that sounds right.
This plan is terrible.
What was that? Obedient, purposeless soldier?
Nothing. Carry on.
Then it's settled. Oh, and you should know my crew always carries one of these.
The spear.
You learned harpoon toss.
Throw a spear at enemies.
A spear?
Spear, harpoon, call it what you will. It's good for throwing is what it is. It'll put a real chink in the Iron Kingdom's armor.
Got it.
Let's try not to call too much attention to ourselves.
Welcome to my crew.
Boisterous pirate queen allows you to join her crew. I like that illustration for her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cannon fire. Attack is powerful, but will damage your party if they're too close.
Oh.
Plundering enemies. Attack is unblockable and steals coins from her enemies, which enhance her other attacks. Additional damage. Try pressing attack again during Baozai's idiot attacks for additional damage.